Uh, Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, guys. It's an honor as well as a privilege to have you here. And this is Chad English Show. Today is a very special day. We invite people and great speakers around this country, and those who I can say shape and mold young people across this country, and they change and they revamp their life in a better way. So, ladies and gentlemen, put your heart, your mind, your eyes, and your whole being together to welcome the greatest speaker, director, entrepreneur. So like this guy is well known around Jamaica and Chad. So at least thank you very much for being here, and thank you, man.
All right. Honor is mine to be here today, and thank you for inviting me. I think it's my first time to be here, and I just want to take advantage of this time, say hello to our guys, those who are listening to us from different countries. In fact, Chat English Show is like the new trend for us to be connected to other people. So I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you very much, man. Now I give the chance to Butter to present.
Yeah, hi guys. Well, it's an honor and privilege, for me, welcoming this guy here in our show, in Chat English Show. All right, and I would give him the chance to introduce himself.
Okay, thank you guys for giving me the floor. It is a distinct privilege and a high honor for me to be here in this platform and in this place. My name is Cephas Humphrey. I'm a lecturer. I lecture at the Higher Teacher Training College, NS Damena. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much. Now let's kick the ball rolling now by asking this guy a couple questions. Now today's topic is a very unique topic that touches a little bit our society as a Chadian. Normally we talk about international things and Africa stuff and all this, but today we have to shed the line on our country, right? And the topic of today is, what are some of the things that we can do to take, I can say, the Chadian woman to another level, and what are the problems that they are facing, and what are the decisions that they are not taking to take their life and their, career to another level. So what is your perspective upon that?
Okay, it is worth talking about issues that, women face in Chad. I could say to you that if I'm alive today is because I had a mother, right? She's a woman, and looking at Chadian society, it has been harmful for Chadian ladies. Now, if I have to highlight something, I first touch education. You know that it has not been easy for Chadian ladies to have access to education due to the way of culture, customs. They are relegated to the background. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have that privilege to stand out and speak against us that they face. I target education simply because, as Mandela said, for a country to be better, it has to be stuck to education. But knowing that Chadian women don't have that privilege to be educated, there is some sort of problem at this level. So I may give the floor to my brother. Maybe he's gonna point out other issues. Then I will come back.
All right, that's great.
All right, I got a question for you. As you talked about, the importance of, or the advantage that a woman can, bring to the society. I just want you to tell us what are, the roles that a woman can play in our society, precisely in Chad. And do you think that, this country needs, a lot of efforts of women in order to move forward?
When you talk about roles, it should not only, be done by men. When we talk of women or men, you find that they the two genders, right? It's when you say that, the role women play, I think it's you are questioning the roles that humanity plays. You know what I'm saying? A mother can play a lot of protector, educator, teacher. You know what I'm saying? She can help the society to grow, because when you're a baby, the first person who gives you education is your mother. So I think at the level of education, protection, she has good roles.
Actually, now we're getting back to Saif, right? Bakr, go ahead.
All right. I just wanted to tell us here, what is the perspective, or what is the opinion or the ideas that you have in generally in women in the society?
Okay, thank you, Guy, one more time for being back to me. By the way, personally, I don't like look down any woman because she's a human being just like me, just like you. She's a human being, I was saying, just like me, just like you, and just like everybody. So why is it that we should like look her down? She was created by God, right? So we have been created by the same process, right? There is an American author who said that we hold this truth to be self-evident that all men are created equal and they are endowed by their creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So it means that whether you are a woman or a man, you have to be free, you have to be happy, because both of you have been created by God. And there is also a philosopher, a French philosopher, whose name is Simone de Beauvoir, who said that we are not born woman, but we become a woman. So what a man can do, a woman can do as well. So from my own perspective, there's no a difference between a woman and a man. We are all equal. We are all created the same way. So this is what I think about humankind. Thank you.
Thank you, Saif. I'll be back to Taig now. Now, I'm not a misogynist, but I have to ask this question. All right, the idea of the feminism and women have to be equal to man, and they have a lot of things to do as well as man. And do you really think that this is really what it is, and the feminism does exist, and the things like she for he and he for she? Do you really think that is it? Because if we all, as human, we're thinking that for women to be as a man, what is the things that are not allowing us to be that way? Because all the people are talking about that they still having the problem of payment, the income, and the occupations are not the same, and big countries are the same. So what are the very things that are not working, although that the whole humanity are together and they're saying, oh, we're all feminism, it's still not working?
Okay, I think feminism is a movement that looks at the promotion of women's rights. And I think it doesn't really question how physical a lady can be or how she can stand up to a man. Here is at the level of fundamental things like freedom, equality, in terms of job. In terms of job, like if today I'm a woman, you a man, we apply for the same job. If we get the job, my salary should not be higher than yours. Okay, at this level, feminism really helps ladies to claim their rights. Where in Africa, you can find out that in different places, women are not treated fairly. They are domestically violated. You know what I'm saying? So even in offices, people tend to say that, okay, like in our chat in Arabic, they say, oh, marasaki. You know what I'm saying? So that really disgraces ladies. So at this level, feminism really shines a light on how ladies should be treated in our society in terms of freedom of speech. They have to have access to job. Okay, and at this level, I think the movement is not to push ladies to say, okay, we want to have big chests or big muscles, but to really give them the opportunity to speak freely.
So, now, that's the thing that we as a man we can do to help them. What are the basic things that women can do, to make the process easy and faster?
What kind of process you talking about?
I'm talking about the process of being equal and well paid and all this stuff. Because you are talking about the movement and I'm talking about their rights. Mm-hmm. If you want to have your rights, you have to reclaim it, right?
Yeah.
But what do you think that if the women start to reclaim their rights in this country, the right will be given.
I don't think so because when you take chat, it tends to be a patriarchal society, meaning it's dominated by men.
Yeah.
And if ladies want to like confirm it, they have to struggle. Like they have to, I don't know, tackle business. They have to like study education. And, I have to stress on that. So if they have like a bad identity about themselves, they even say to themselves that, oh, Ana Marasaki, I cannot make it. That identity can really pin them down. So what I'm trying to say here is like they have to really claim what they need, okay, and they deserve it.
Thank you, man, for those those provoking stuff. And I would pass the mic to Barker.
Right, I got a question, but I don't know to whom the question will go. All right. Okay. So the question goes like that: what is the message of hope that you got for women? All right, that they are women whom they are hopeless for the moment, especially Chadians. All right, they were marginalized. They were put in the back. People put ideas on them like they are for nothing. They can achieve great things. They cannot be what they want to be, right? So, what is the message of hope do you guys have for women in Chad?
Thank you once more for being over to me. What I can give us message to Chadian women is to not be hopeless about their genre or about their kind. As Tiger just said it, I mean, they think that they are inferior, right? They are like under men, but it's not the case, right? As I said in my first speech, what I can do, a woman can do. So they have to get rid of this. The bad attitude they have about themselves. They have to get rid of that stereotype, that prevent them to take actions, or the bad attitude that prevents them to go ahead. We tend to say that behind a successful man there is a woman. So a woman has a very important place in life, right? We cannot talk about a society without talking about a woman. So for me, a woman is more important than a man. Why not? A woman is a man mother. So thank you.
Yeah, let's get back to Tiger.
Very good. The question is so nice, and I think as normal human beings, it is even shameful to see like our sisters or mothers claiming their rights, because we have fundamental rights. They have been given to us by God. As I remember, one of the pastors said he will never claim his rights because he knows that he was born with those rights. And in a society where ladies are not respected, I think there is a problem at the level of men. Mr. Saleh, today you have a wife. I don't see any pride in beating her.
Yeah.
So what you gotta do is back her up, send her to school. She gotta do business. If today you have a bachelor's degree, she gotta have a master's degree. Why not a doctorate degree? It's because you know that if she gets to that level, she's gonna help you in your life. And I think the message of hope that I have for my sisters and moms, they have to stand up for their rights. Say to themselves that without men they can't. Yeah, that's the message that I have.
Right, that's very important. He talked about a quote, and this quote is known, by a lot of people. He said, behind every successful man, there is a woman. I'm kind of always asking myself, people thinking which kind of woman is this? Who is this woman? I don't know. You guys have any idea on that? Right?
Okay. I think when you question the psychology of ladies, compared to men, you take your mom. She's ready to give all that she got so that you succeed. But your father, he's gonna question you. He's gonna ask you a lot of questions. Why do you want to do that? But mom, without hesitation, she's gonna do that because psychologically she has love. Okay, this quote, it simply means that a lady is ready to back you up, to help you, to support you when you have like hardships.
All right, that's good. Like for me, it's like this lady can be whether your mom or your sister or your wife or your cousin. So do you share the same idea? Generally people thinking like this lady is is your woman, is your wife, has to be your wife. Thinking that is. That's why I have to be married in order. It has been said like behind every successful man there is a woman. They're thinking that. But for me, it's like this woman can be your mom, your sister, your cousin, and your wife as well. So do you got anything to say about it?
It should not be absolutely your mother, your sister, any like lady or somebody who's like a good friend of yours, okay, or your sister, your friend. She could be from other continent. Why not? Okay, it should not absolutely be your mom.
Yeah, let's hit safe upon that.
Okay. I'm gonna just add a very short thing about what Lizna said. When we say behind a successful man there is a woman, I mean, for me it could either be your wife or your mother. When we talk of a woman which is or who is behind a successful man, we talk of a woman who is like ready to devote her life or to sacrifice herself for your success, right? She does everything. She encourages you even when you are about to give up, So this is why we say that if a man like makes it in life, it is thanks to a woman. So a woman has a very important place in the success of every man. So this is it.
Thank you very much.
On that note, now I'm gonna give you 1 minute, both of you, all right, to give a message, all right? And the message is like, now we got a lot of misogynist people in this country. In African, naturally they are misogynist, all right? So you as an entrepreneur, as a feminist, as a speaker, as a motivator, and as an influencer, somebody who has a big voice in this society, what is the very things that you want to send, and what is the impact that you want to have in this society, you as a tiger, all right? And the message of the lady that I talked to you about it as well.
All right. I don't know if my voice counts in this society, but I do know that I got a role to play in terms of like contribution, to our society. Now, the topic is so nice because we are in the period of celebrating our mothers, our sisters, our wives. So the message that I have for my brothers who are behind the screen is they have to know that being a man doesn't like give us the privilege to look down upon ladies, because we cannot have a better society without ladies. Yeah, knowing that Chad is a patriarchal, society, but we have to take advantage of what we study at a school. Your religion is not gonna teach you to look down upon like ladies. Your education is not gonna tell you that, but it's coming from our mindset. So what I could say here is like we have to change our mindset, give them, create stable environments for our sisters so that they can improve. So my voice is like, I want to see my Chadian sisters and other ladies at their best. Okay, as I said it previously, without men they can't, because they have the same blood, right, in their veins. So I do respect them and I wish them all the best.
Thank you, Ty Barker.
Yeah. One last thing.
Okay, everything I have to tell to my mom and to all women is just to live, to not care about what they hear as like hate speech about their gender. So even if they tell them they are like inferior, they should just about that and keep taking action. So they're like us, so they can like do tremendous things. We have women that are in other countries ministers, and that like stand good positions than men. So this is an evidence or a proof that they can do whatever thing unless they decide. So there is no difference between women and men. So this is my last word or my final say.
Yeah, Tyke, got last one. One last thing, Tyke.
All right, guys. My last word is gonna be like a freestyle. It's something I like, you know. A minute you take it to something, let everybody like know that you can reach it. Okay, don't feel like you stop or you flop. Keep on. Thank you, and we're very happy to be here today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, before ending up the video, I just would like you, whom is watching this video now, telling your point of view, right, in the comments, all right?
Thank you very much. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, as I told you, keep blessing our videos and keep sharing, commenting, liking, right? Because I know that one person can change the whole damn life of somebody, you know. So the more you share, the more this match is going to reach a lot of people in chat, as well as it can be really relative to the other society as well. Thank you, Tyke. Thank you, Say, for being here, for blessing us with your voice. And that's what we do, you know. This is the first time, but it won't be the last. Those gonna be around. Yeah, those gonna be around. And until the next time, stay legendary, guys. Love you so much.
Thank you.